Ooh-wee. It's been a long day. Peace, 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 peace. I'm trying to wear my glasses because I cannot see y'all without them. But hey, sis. Hey, Terica. I gotta take them glasses off, honey. I can't. Oh my lord, I got a headache today. How y'all doing? It's the energy of 2020 is here. It's on. It's finna be on and popping. I got a ritual for y'all. It's 5 of y'all in here already. Peace. What's up, love, live life? Yes, we did get your email, babe. Check the email so we can start deciding on the questions for the interview about the twin flame thing. Go on the live and look at the chat. You hear me? Yeah. Okay. Go on the live and look at the chat right quick. Okay. Yes, we got your email, and we're gonna respond to you. We've been trying to get a few things. We've been like really going through the awakening, but because it's two of us awakening at the same time, it's been really intense. So we definitely got the email. We have not forgot about you. Trust me, we have so many notes put together because we want to make sure that what we talk about with you is like some shit nobody has ever heard before. Like that's our whole deal here. It's no rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Some shit to make you go, yeah. And we finally got that. So yeah, we ready to do that interview. Well, I'm ready. If Ernest's ready, we could do that. Cause we gonna get it in. I mean, it's deep. So what? It's 8 people in here. Okay, peace everybody. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. No, fuck that. The new decade. It's about the new decade, the next 10 years. So listen, let me tell y'all. I've been talking to Isis. I've been talking to Yemi, y'all, all of my matron goddesses, all of my spirit guides, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been like really, really loud with me today, all day today. This is what they want me to tell you. I know y'all probably clicked on here because we're going to share the ritual and I'm going to show you the ritual setup. Whatever you don't have, that's cool. You can just use whatever you got because magic is about focus and intention and the feeling. Okay? That's it. Your focus, setting a strong intention, and actually feeling what it is that you are manifesting. And so I wanted to make sure that I created a ritual that you all could mix it like any kind of way that you want to make it your own. Because shout out to Bobby Hemmett because the most powerful ritual is the one you make up. So if you don't have everything, that's cool. You can do this ritual. It's going to be super simple, easy, and quick. And I believe by the time February, maybe the spring get here, whatever it was that you wanted to manifest, that's what I feel we can get. I feel that it's like this is the winter season. We just went through the solstice, but from the spirit communication I'm getting, it's all about what we're going to give birth to in the spring. So keep that in mind. That means that whatever you want to manifest in your life and banish, the month of January and February is going to be your test. March, you get your shit. You get the shit that you deserve to have because you did the work. And when doubt tried to come in, you was like, no, 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 no. I'm doing the work. Let me sit up. So, okay. So with that being said, 2020 is about creating a new you. Y'all might want to take notes because I'm about to channel. My hands getting hot and vibrating. I feel it. It's coming. I'm about to channel. Okay. So create a new you, right? So for me, starting like to really practice what I preach, they were like, yeah, switch up your whole look. I was like, what? Yeah, switch up your whole look. Switch up everything. Whatever it is about you that maybe you were afraid to do it. So I was like, okay, orange hair. They was like, cool, do it. Orange hair, solar plexus. You need to heal the solar plexus. So it's about being creative and recreating yourself. Creatively recreate yourself for 2020. Okay? If maybe you want to lose some weight, Get you a real good girdle. Wear that girdle and pretend that your stomach and your body is already the way it looks when you put your girdle on, ladies. Okay, fellas, whatever it is you want to manifest, start doing your smoothies and your protein shakes if you want to have a more athletic build for 2020. Like, literally, the sky is not even the limit. The cosmos isn't the limit. The stuff that we have not been able to manifest the last decade is open for us. How do you access it? This is how you access it. You're going to access it by writing down. This is what you're going to do. I put this on the community page too. And let me say this too, because Ernest reminded me of this. If you haven't did the false self funeral, please go and do the false self funeral. All you have to do is read the false self funeral, read it and actually feel the words, or listen and actually feel the words. You can light a candle if you want to. Because the energy of fire, it speeds things up. The energy of fire, it has the ability to send things from here to the unseen realm. Like, where is fire before we set things afire? You can't see it. You don't know. So fire is a representation of our ability to manifest something from the unseen realm to the seen realm. Okay, and so this energy, it has a lot of fire in it. That's for sure. Okay, a lot of fire in this energy. So stuff is going to manifest faster. Stuff is going to happen faster. So this is why lately, have you noticed you've been paying more attention to your thoughts? You've been catching yourself. When you be judgmental, you've been catching yourself. When you start feeling like shame or whatever, you catch it. It's because we're manifesting so fast. This is what human evolution and spiritual awakening, this is what the age of Aquarius was about. This is what Earth, Wind, and Fire was singing about September. And all of those songs was about the energy and the time we are under, the time of knowing, not believing, not the age of Pisces, the age of Aquarius. Align with source and you can have what it is that you desire. And you have to know. So knowing, you don't have to have no recipes for nothing, okay? These ceremonies and rituals and magic and spells, mantras, affirmations, that false self funeral, all of those things are simply they're tools that we can actually feel, touch, and see and interact with to help us, because a lot of us haven't developed that inner will and that inner eye to manifest. So this is why it's ritual. Manly P. Hall has a really good lecture about how to use rituals to change you and change your life. So that's the purpose in rituals and ceremonies. It's not that you have to have this stuff, because you don't. All you need is the intention, the focus, and feel it. Feel it, okay? So for me, I want my health to be a lot better next year, which means there are a few more surgeries I'm going to have to get. There are some things I'm going to have to do that's going to be painful to do, but you want to release the resistance to the pain. Because whatever it is that you're going through, you experience these things because it's going to get you to where you want to be. So release resistance, okay? This is what they are telling me. Release resistance. So recreate yourself using creativity with each day. Fellas, you might not want to go get you some orange hair. You might want to grow a goatee, or, grow some dreads, or cut your hair off, or try ball. Just do something that's out of your comfort zone, and that's going to allow you to see that your world is changing, and your world is not as judgmental as it used to be, or as you thought it was, because you are changing. And so we are the second sun. We have within us the solar plexus, the energy of the soul. This is the sun, S-O-L, Solomon, the man of the sun. This is us. The Solomon's temple is about us, and that's what we are building, okay? You are building. So you already have a temple, right? But we are building our light body, that temple. That's what the keys, the lesser key of Solomon, the Goetia, the demons. This is about just being able to master yourself. It's being able to become friends with your demons. Being able to, I got a shadow side, but I love me. I love all of me, like we're coming out of that. So do the false self funeral, okay? Because the authentic self, our true self, is what's being birthed for this new decade. I highly recommend that. Okay, so this is what you're going to do for the ritual. Now I'm kind of through channeling why you're doing the ritual and what to expect. Now I'm going to tell you what to do. So for the ritual, you're going to take some parchment paper or paper bag. If you don't have that, just a sheet of paper. I tore up a grocery bag. You know what I'm saying? It don't always have to be elegant and lavish and perfectly ceremonial setup. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not that crucial like that. So just get some paper so that you can write, okay? And you're gonna write down the last decade, maybe some of the top things that you learned and experiences that you had. You're gonna write a letter to the self from the last decade. And you're gonna write it as if you're speaking outside of yourself, right? So for me, I would say, thank you for the last decade. Thank you for surviving some of the things that you experienced. I appreciate you. Thank you for having the courage and the strength and tenacity to have a baby when they told you that you shouldn't and that you couldn't, and you got through that and you did that. Thank you for believing that you could have a family. Thank you for the terrible ass relationships that you had in this last decade. Thank you. Like 2010 through 2019, late 2009, that Campson, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for taking your ass to church every day and learning the shit that you ended up finding out was a misinterpretation or a lie. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for being with me, even though I've been depressed. You know what I'm saying? I've been angry. I went through a hermit phase. And Campson, thank you because you never left me. You stuck with me. Thank you for the lessons that you have taught me. Okay? Write the letter to yourself from the previous 10 years. And this is a letter of appreciation. Now, flip that over, or you can have a separate piece of paper if you want to. Probably a separate piece of paper. And you're going to write the letter to the next 10-year you. So for me, example would be where I want to be. Thank you for developing this business that caters to healing the womb of women. Thank you. Like whatever it is, thank you. Whatever it is that you desire to be, thank you for mastering yourself. Thank you for seeing the beauty in the things that you have been told your whole life was bad. Thank you for entering into the darkness. Thank you for embracing the darkness. Thank you for getting tatted on your arm, triple dark goddess, big as hell, because you no longer have to hide who it is that you know you are. Thank you. Thank you for the courage to do that. Like you're gonna thank yourself for the shit that you haven't did yet as if you have already done it. Because see, magic is about being able to manipulate energies to receive the outcome that you desire. And so the mind is everything. Everything is mental. You know what I'm saying? The whole universe. And so what you are doing is epigenetics, like it's been proven scientifically. So I'm going to thank myself for having such a healthy body. I'm going to thank myself, whatever it is you desire. If you desire a relationship or you're ready to be reunited with your twin flame physically in this lifetime, you're going to write, thank you for having the courage to have a reunion physically with your twin flame and actually actually deal with them and go through these awakening phases with them. Like whatever it is you desire, thank yourself. Thank your future self. Because 2020, I said, was a year of mirrors. So basically, it's like Alice in Wonderland. You know what I'm saying? It's like portals on top of portals, dimensions on top of dimensions. For the first time, we are awakening to know we are the gods and goddesses. We are the fallen angel. For the first time, we finally know, you know what? I didn't come from here. I'm a fucking alien. I'm an alien. I'm a starseed. It's cool. Like, I love me. Every part of me. Like, do y'all feel the energy? This is such a cool time to be in. So this is what you're going to do. And like I said, the goddesses gave this to me when I asked them today. And it was so powerful. I was like, whoa, like I got to share that with everybody. So what is some stuff that y'all can think of to let go of and to invite into your life? One other thing was to stop dimming your light. Oh my goodness. How many of us dim our light to try to make other people comfortable? Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. No more of that. No more dimming your own light. No more condemning yourself. You know what I'm saying? No more being self-critical. No more being too hard on yourself. It's so much shit we can leave in the last decade. So what's something y'all would like to leave in the last decade? And then I'm going to show you all my setup and tell you everything that I have, why I have it, what I'm going to do with it as well. But what's some stuff y'all can think of that you would like to leave in the last previous decade and you don't want to take it with you to this new decade? Ooh, that's a good one. Fear. Yes, Ashante. Yes. Yes. Woman's loving life. Hey, sis. Yes. Fear. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's such a good one because fear is really what blocks our manifestations. Doubt. Awesome. Addiction. Oh, that's so good. For me too. Like, absolutely, we working on addiction. Like, hell yeah. I'm gonna screenshot this and add all of this. Fear, yes, 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 yes. Y'all screenshot these things because when you get ready to sit down and write it, you might forget. Overthinking. Oh, that's so good. Why Five Angels? What's up, bro? I'm leaving old past memories that makes me mad. Oh, that's so powerful. Yes. Fear and self-abuse through negative thoughts. Yes, Sean. See, even as y'all are saying this now, you're putting this into the vortex. You know what I'm saying? Can't y'all feel it? Yes. Absolutely. Because I said 2020, no more suffering. No more unnecessary suffering. Because really, a lot of stuff that y'all name is what causes our unnecessary suffering. Stagnation, that's really good too. I even think we should put in there observe and don't judge. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, we should put in there our attachments. You know what I'm saying? Like we so attached to stuff and we so attached to outcomes that you can't live without resistance. What? Look at kids. They live without resistance. I have never seen a kid be like, dang, I'm really afraid to jump off of this bed. Like they don't. They just jump off the damn bed. I'm really afraid to roll down these stairs. They just do it. And it's crazy and they'll be okay. And you like, why am I not taking any chances? You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. I think that I think it'd be good for us to be more childlike so we can have fun again. Because a lot of us, when you go into the spiritual awakening, having fun is the last thing on your mind because you are so frustrated by all the shit that you found out that wasn't true, you know? So it's like 2020, it's like joy. Find your bliss. Find your peace. So that's the stuff y'all want to leave in the last decade. So now start thinking about the stuff that you want to bring into the new decade with you. I just love it. These are such good ones. Absolutely. Ashe. Oh, and you know what? Resistance. I was saying about resistance because a lot of us, I'm going to tell y'all, a lot of us, it's not that our magic don't work. The issue is we have so much resistance to the change that's necessary for the manifestation of the magic that we don't ever get a chance to see the damn manifestation. So it's not that the universal laws all of a sudden broke. You know what I'm saying? It won't work for you. You okay, baby? You okay? Y'all know baby girl got that damn weaponized flu they been spraying in the air. That's all right, though. She's strong. We got some colloidal silver and some elderberry and some ginger and some raw honey and all that on board. Okay, so let me show y'all my setup. Woo, I hardly ever do this, y'all. I'm letting y'all be all up in my house, in my bedroom, and all in my business. Oh, my gosh. This is a new me. I am so private. But I can't be like that no more. Okay, so this is what we got. This is what we got going on here. So, okay, so with every ritual, you want to have all of the elements, okay? And yes, thank you. Yes, she gonna get better. She's so strong. So you want to have all of the elements. So we got the element, of course, water, right? The candle, that'll be our fire. We have the crystals. These crystals here, this is rainbow quartz, kunzite, and sunstone. And this is something else. I'll show y'all that later. I don't want to get into that yet. Okay, so you always want to have your crystals. This is going to represent earth, okay? So if you don't have any plants or anything, most of us have crystals at this point. You can do that. I just wanted something shiny and pretty to just remind me of the beauty that this path is bringing us, and to remind myself that love is always all around, always, you know, like this is what self-love is about. Okay. And then of course my pen and my paper. I found this at Walgreens, y'all. Don't be, y'all know these iPhones pick up everything. Don't be talking about my nails, y'all. You know, I'm a brouhaha for real, so I be looking rough sometimes, you know. So okay, so with the peppermint oil, any oil that you have that is fiery, it could be peppermint oil, it could be cinnamon oil. Well, this is the lemongrass actually. This is what I use just for calming me to help me meditate. But the peppermint oil is really good. I have some cinnamon oil too that I probably bring in here. And I'm gonna mix those oils up, and you can massage yourself with it. Again, this is about recreating yourself. So you want to you, even if you just got coconut oil, shit, you might not had nothing at the house but some vegetable oil that you stopped using because you stopped frying chicken when you found out about alkaline foods. I don't know, something, but find you some oil. It's all about intent. You might only have some cinnamon in your pantry. Sprinkle the cinnamon in that oil. You know what I'm saying? And just mix some elements together. We have to remember that these elements carry energy. Everything is energy. And so this is going to help you to manifest. And then you can take that oil and rub the oil on your candles. I have red candles here. Again, this is the fire to make things, you know, speed things up and happen. The element of fire also is what takes our intentions or our prayers up to the unseen realm, to the cosmos, to the heavens, right? Super simple. Ashe. And then you want to have your candle, of course, light your candle. I got some raw honey. You don't have to have this. If you just got sugar and water, that's good. Do that. I got some grains of paradise. Send me your name. If y'all want me to add y'all to the list of just the blessings that's going to come from doing this, I got you. We got you. Just send us your name. And I got some pomegranate juice because pomegranate is full of seeds, and these seeds represents fertility and making stuff happen. And then I got some rose water just to add to the mix. Palo Santo, you know, you want to smudge. If you ain't got none of this, white salt will do just fine to cleanse your area. So that's it. Happy New Year, y'all. Like, like happy new year, happy new decade. We've been going through these portals together. We did all of the galactic activations. I didn't even know that I could do this stuff. Like, so be encouraged. If you're like not sure that you can be this person you want to be, just look at our life and be like, you know what, no, I can be whoever and whatever I want to be, and I can be confident in that. And so 2020 is absolutely about us people who have been studying metaphysics. We're going to be on the top. Okay, it's shifting. And for some of you, you're an hour behind, 2 or 3 hours behind. So just bless new decade to each of you. Do the fall self funeral if you haven't did it. Go ahead and shed that skin and come into this new decade with some new energy, okay? And if you want us to add you, we will do a petition and put this on the altar as well. Maybe for some of you, and you might be feeling like you got a little doubt and you're kind of unsure. You may be feeling like you can't do the spell. Again, it's just mixing oil and like I said, the water and lighting the candle. It's all about intention, and write it down what you want to leave in the last decade and invite into the new decade. It's simple. That's it. That's all you have to do. But if you don't feel like you can do that, you know, and be certain about it, send it to us and we will add you all to the altar. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I just want to tell y'all, keep doing what you're doing, you know, keep being brave and courageous and bold, because we are setting our ancestors free. As we go through these experiences together, we are unlocking. This was the last thing. I'm so glad I started saying this so I did not forget, because this was huge. Y'all know we didn't get to do a video Sunday like we wanted to. But what I was going to say was, right now we're time travelers, okay? This sounds so crazy, but it's true. But we're time travelers. And so what we have the ability of doing is you can stand in your present, visualize your future, and embrace your past. That's what we are doing. Y'all know we live in like in the country, so y'all hear some shooting. That's what it is. You know, everything all good. But you are time traveling right now. This energy is open for time travel. And this some secret shit. This some shit only initiates know that I'm telling you right now that you weren't supposed to know. So take advantage of that, okay? Inner child healing, it's going to be super easy for you to visualize maybe some traumatic events and go and let your child self know it's okay. You turn out okay. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who desire, I went and bought a fake wedding ring and wore it for years before I got to where I am now, where I'm like, this is my twin flame, this is my soulmate. And so doing small things like that, you're basically telling your future, I'm ready to have you now. I'm ready for you. So ladies, fellas, get up and cook breakfast and act as if I'm doing this as if I'm in a couple already. And basically you're doing it, and the person that you want to come into your life is a part of you. You know, time and space is an illusion, right? So it's just, it sounds kind of weird, but you might, you know, go to the movies by yourself and just visualize one day I'm gonna be doing this with my twin flame or my soulmate, whatever situation you desire. You know, you might be with somebody and ready to leave. Yeah, okay, visualize them not being there and what that feels like. You know, right now the scripting is open to write the script, you know. So yes, that's how you time travel. And so when we burn ancestor money, when we do shadow work, you know, we are altering time. We are bending time, the fabric of time and space. Y'all understand? Because it's mental. It is mental. So we are time travelers. We've done this many lifetimes before we came here. We are old souls. And we came here to remind humanity of what we're capable of, and the technology that has been stored in our DNA. Okay? So time traveling is just mental, energetic, etheric, astral. It never was really about the physical body leaving and going anywhere. That's where we get everything twisted, because we try to make stuff physical. It is metaphysical. So go and look at your future. Go and visualize what it is you desire to have. Feel yourself driving your Corvette. That might be what you want. You know, you might want a Corvette. Feel yourself doing it. You know what I'm saying? Go and do it. Some of you might like whatever it is. It's open for you, and you can time travel. But listen, please go back and fix your past, because I'm telling y'all, this is what the ancestors told me. The ancestors said a lot of y'all not getting blessed because y'all were under a religious authority that we witnessed do the most horrific things to us. And our ancestors was like, y'all had us real messed up for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So know that as you're doing this work, it is on a multi-dimensional level, and it's impacting even the past. Again, epigenetics, you can move forward and back. And it all happens in your mind. And so the reason why a lot of us have been just stuck and seem like we haven't been able to grow is because our ancestors was offended that we would be up under a deity or whatever it was you came from that you was believing in. They were offended. And for the first time, it's like they were offended with a lot of our parents and stuff, but us, it's like, we appreciate y'all. So we are releasing them from astral torture, because a lot of them carried a lot of anger and frustration for being taken into slavery. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine the father watching the mother, his children, get raped, and he can do nothing about it. you know, and he died that night or the next week, you know, or something. Like when you leave your body, your soul is like holding on to that shit. Your soul is like, you know, like, so understand and know that the work that you're doing, the ancestors live in our blood. They live in our genes. They live in our DNA. So when you're doing rituals, when you're doing your magic and mantras, when you're doing this work, you are doing it and it's releasing them. But guess what's so beautiful? It is also impacting the reality. You are shifting the reality of your children and your children's children. For those of you that have children, for those of you who will have children, and for those of you who have children who are your children energetically. So we were allowed to go into a single mother, single father type culture so that we could learn to come together and understand that having a family, having children is not about just biological. You know what I'm saying? So we're shifting their reality. And say, hey, babe.
Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. Everything she said. Right? We stepping into 2020 like this. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, so don't resist doubt. Ancestors are definitely standing with us. For them, you know, they acknowledging this for them. It's just like, it's life changing. You know, it's life changing not just for us but for them too. You know, and so karma, like that's the thing of the last decade. Karma would no longer be a thing. When I say that, I mean because we are learning how to be conscious and aware of ourselves and become mindful. There, karma only was there because we were so unconscious. Now that we're waking up, we don't really need that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? So, absolutely. Absolutely, sugar tea. Absolutely. And you don't even have to understand the full science of burning the ancestor money. You might even have no ancestor money. You could draw a damn dollar bill and burn it and set the intention, and it's going to do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just what it is. Oh, thank you for the donation, One Miss Loving Life. So I hope this is giving y'all life. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One Miss Loving Life. I just got a little whisper in my ear about you. You finna have a lot of stuff shift for you, honey. In the next 45 days. Write it down in your journal. Cam said in 45 days, and then look back, and then you're gonna be like, dang. Yeah, but something in the next 45 days, you finna have like something big, a breakthrough happen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. You've been feeling nostalgia so heavy. Yeah, Terica, us too. Us too. Ernest was like, all of a sudden feeling like he was in 2012 again. You know, stuff just kept happening. We was like, this reminds us of 2012. Yeah, that same feeling.
Yep.
I have an update for you already. See? Okay. Yeah.
It's already happening, huh?
It's already.
It's been in progress.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So so do your ritual, do the false self funeral. Okay? That is so powerful. Y'all did everybody get to watch that? Y'all gotta go watch that. Please go watch that. I had no idea that I didn't even know I could do this stuff. So I hope I'm encouragement to y'all. 111, that's what I'm talking about. I hope it's an encouragement to y'all. And thank y'all so much for the donations and stuff. We just want to acknowledge that because just like with the ancestor money, everything is energy, it's currency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so 2020 is whatever you've been sowing. 2020 is a year that's gonna be released to you. But we gotta release the resistance, y'all. We gotta stop being so resistant. Some of the stuff that's in your life that's uncomfortable and you don't like is there for a reason. And this is why you befriend your demons. This is why you fall in love with yourself. This is why you do the shadow work. This is why when somebody like look at yourself, and you know, and saying like, ain't nothing wrong with me, you be like, okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, cool. Let me go within. You know? Because when this was what 2020 is about. I don't care how you have to do it and get the feeling, but find a way to be in love with you. I don't even want to use the term fall, but just to be in love with you and your journey and your path. Be appreciative of the past you, your inner child, you know?
Yeah. And I know you shared with them about doing the answering the questions. Okay, okay. So
Yeah, you
y'all
know,
all set.
yeah, because Lisa Ramono
Mm-hmm.
had posted a post about the last decade and writing down some of the things in the last
Mm-hmm.
decade, you know, and what you basically the ritual that I gave you. It was some of it that was inspired by Lisa Romano, and I do share her stuff pretty often on the community page when I find it. So check that out too. But yeah, we're releasing a whole lot of narcissism,
Mm-hmm.
narcissistic abuse, you know, and the impact of that.
Mm-hmm.
PTSD is being released. Like, it is so open for us to release this shit.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody who is ready to let it go, it's ready to go. But just keep in mind, whenever you remove something, you got to replace it with something. Okay? That's biblical too, you
Right.
know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, you saw 999. You did the 16 penny ritual with Papa Legba. That's awesome. We did the 16 penny ritual right before we got this house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I want a house this big in this area and like this, like this. And I'm at 16
Mm-hmm.
penny ritual. Shout out to Country Queen Girl. I had
Mm-hmm.
did a reading with her and she mentioned it and I saw the video. I was like, we doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. That's good because that helps purge you of fear, you know, to work with energies like that that you
Mm-hmm.
not used to. That helps you to get rid of the fear of working with these energies. So yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, if it's a particular deity that a lot of people be like, be careful about them, stay away. You know, a lot of times it's because of the amount of power this deity has, and that's why you get all the warnings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
good. Yes, yes, yes. She is the bomb. We love Conjure Queen over here. Like she was implemental for us in the beginning. Her, Panic, Bobby Hemmett.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with so many red pill, blue pill. We could just pick in pieces
Mm-hmm.
from everywhere. And
Dr. Bay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Dr.
Him and
Bay,
Khadijah.
him and
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Kadira, Khadijah, you know, Panic's girl, Miss Blue,
Aphrodite Star.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
Aphrodite Starseed. She
Mm-hmm.
changed her name. I can't remember what it was, but her ancestor meditation,
Mm-hmm.
we did that 2 or 3 times. So I just need y'all to understand how powerful this energy is. It is not just about you,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And until you fall in love with the part of you that is shadow, you will not get to receive anything. And like I was telling Ernest, if you want to be a millionaire and then you get blessed with $10,000 and then you get it have a negative impact on you, where the universe gonna be like, well, we're not gonna do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Not
you
ready
go
for
to have to
you.
stay in poverty because you're not ready.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not ready to be in the abundance.
Yeah.
Your mind ain't strong enough yet.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk
Your
about what you
discipline
ain't
ain't
gonna
there.
do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And trust and believe, if our ancestors wasn't standing in the gaps for us, a lot of the stuff that we've been trying to manifest, if we were to manifest those things, we'd be messed up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to be thankful too. So don't get so frustrated with yourself and you like, man, I keep trying to change and it ain't working. And I did this and did that and it didn't work for me. Like, just understand that there is a divine set point for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So just because one of us could do the black candle ritual and then see something and the other don't, that don't mean that both of us not going through the awakening. Just one of us was ready for it and one of us wasn't. But it's releasing that resistance, being okay when you're not ready for something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, deities and these energies not gonna want to deal with you because they like, no, you too inconsistent, you too. They just like people. They just like real people. Where if you go be wishy washy about it, they not gonna mess with you. You
Mm-hmm.
it don't matter how many times you petition them.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So you just kind of gotta have this thing where you're just like, it's so much bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Mm. You get sad on New Year's. Maybe you are an empath and you pick up on the people who you know are going through a lot of stuff. I have to disconnect myself from that. So definitely put a blue energy bubble. Blue is a color of protection. Visualize a blue energy bubble around you, and that'll be good to write down for your petition, that your New Year's from this point forward will always be beautiful and will
Mm.
always be peaceful. So that's a really good thing for you to manifest. Yeah, I understand that though. And it could be something that happened on New Year's. Maybe your mama was pregnant on New Year's and something took place. And so like what happens is the stuff that they don't deal with, it given to us, you know?
Yeah, that's
And
it.
it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just like you being trusted to deal with density, burden, tension, curses. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? To release
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. That the universe even mess with you. And
And
Matt
now you
Con.
mindful enough to address it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I love how Metcon describes being in this age and what it's like with the heart awakening. And you know, again, we have to realize that we volunteered to come here and do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's amazing that all of us agreed to this. It's so amazing that we had to come here with amnesia,
Mm-hmm.
not be able to speak for the first 8 months to a year of our life,
Mm-hmm.
just to awaken to the fact, wait a minute, I'm divinity in flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like that's beautiful that we volunteered to come here. It's beautiful. A lot of us come from Atlantis. You know, a lot of us come from ancient Kemet. A lot of us come from Sirius. You know, a lot of us are Pleiadians. A lot of us are Arcturian star seeds. A lot of us we're indigo children, we're crystal children, rainbow children. Like it's so beautiful to be in a place where you can say shit that sound crazy and weird like that and not have no feeling behind it, you know? That's evolution. That's true evolution. And you sign up to be here. And
Mm-hmm.
if I gave you an example, it would be what was the name of the movie we was watching the other day? Divergent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like Divergent. So you got the people who had the orange on. They were kind of like the people who would grow food and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. They had what about four sets, or
Yeah, four
maybe.
sets. I think it was four on Divergent. Then you
Mm-hmm.
had the blue suit people, and they were kind of like the smart people, the
Mm-hmm.
engineers, the technicians.
Then you had the military, the military branch, so to speak. Mm-hmm. The protectors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the people who just kind of helped other people, you know, which represents the church to me. You are? Okay. So, yeah, so like we're the Divergent. Because we a
Mm-hmm.
mix of a lot of stuff. We're the
Mm-hmm.
Divergent. I'm so glad I went back and watched that movie. So
Mm-hmm.
just watch that movie again, maybe, you know, understand that that's you. You a little bit of everything,
Everything.
you
That's right.
know.
That's
And
right.
we were sent here to recreate heaven on earth, and that is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big deal. Yes, happy 2020, everybody.
Yeah.
So to everybody in here, we want to say if you
Once
missed the ritual,
again.
go back to the beginning of this and watch the
Mm-hmm.
ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we put it on a community page. You can do
Mm-hmm.
this anytime. If you want to wait till you got some other stuff to do it with, that's cool too. But I can absolutely guarantee you, I can absolutely guarantee you that once you do this ritual and the false self funeral and then the ritual, I'm telling you, y'all gonna be emailing us like, I can't even believe this, but I just won some money. You know, I can't believe, like, I'm dead serious. It's gonna happen like that because
Mm-hmm.
we're being entrusted to recreate a new energetic grid system in humanity on Earth, and that's special. You
Oh
know,
yeah. Oh
that's
yeah.
special. That's divine. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it get hard sometimes. You know, but just know that people who maybe want to be in a soulmate twin flame situation, and maybe you deal with loneliness. We like this is hard.
Mm-hmm.
This is work. It is work.
Like never before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Mm-hmm.
you just happen to be single, that's awesome. You can really dig in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And shit,
I mean,
whatever.
in for everything, that's ideal. Like if you single and you got an opportunity to
Yeah.
really find yourself, get to know yourself, and work on yourself prior to entering into a relationship, it's just gonna make
Yeah.
things better. So never look down on your situation. Like damn, like I just keep working on you, and you're gonna attract
Absolutely.
that right vibration,
Absolutely.
that right individual. Y'all
Absolutely.
just gonna magnetically.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
Mm-hmm.
for real.
For real.
Yeah. We was blowing out washing dryers and shit. All kinds of gadgets. I'm serious. You remember?
Yeah.
TVs was stopping work, and we was
Yeah.
like, "What is going
Yeah.
on?" We was causing power surges in the house.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and I was like, "It's some type of energy that's around us when we're around each other, and this is what is
Mm-hmm.
this, you know?"
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but just keep doing the work. Learn to love yourself, love every part of yourself.
Yep.
When you get frustrated with yourself, find a way to fall in love with your frustration. Find a way to tell your frustration you have appreciation.
That's
The
right.
frustration won't have to be there no more because it's like, thank you, you acknowledge me. It's just
Mm-hmm.
there because that's the alarm system to get you to pay attention to something that is blocking something that your heart desires.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same for anger, depression, sadness, all of that is to get your attention because there's something that's present that's blocking what you desire in the future. And that's why I said we're time traveling right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Back
So,
from the future.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As we always say, your third eye.
Had
Well, we're going to
man.
say it at the same time.
We can
You
say it
ready?
at the same time.
Okay, we're going to try to synchronize.
Okay.
All right.
We choreographed it.
Yeah, you're right. Because, yeah. All right. So, stop making me laugh. All right.
Man,
Man, your
your
third
third
eye
eye
has
has just
just
been
been
kissed.
kissed. 2020, new
Peace.
decade.